Apple is taking a new direction. I'm Bridget Carey, and this is your CNET update. Google Maps are back on iOS. A new Google Map app is available for Apple users to download, and it includes spoken turn-by-turn directions and public transit information. Within just a few hours of it being in Apple's iTunes store, Google was the #1 free app. Ever since Apple kicked Google off its latest operating system update, it's been nothing but chaos for anyone who tries to use Apple's maps. Bridges are collapsing, entire cities are wiped out, steak restaurants are showing up in the middle of a baseball field, and in Australia, people have needed rescue after getting lost in the wilderness. There's really a noticeable difference between the quality and usefulness between Google's and Apple's maps. So if you've been holding back on upgrading to iOS 6 because you didn't want to lose that Google map, well, this could make you feel better about upgrading. You can watch Amazon videos now on more devices. Amazon's instant video streaming app is now on the iPhone and iPod Touch. Users can buy or rent a show, and Prime members can also access the library of content included in that subscription. And Amazon's Cloud Player can now also be accessed on Roku and Samsung Smart TVs. The Cloud Player is a free virtual locker of all the music you buy on Amazon, as well as imported song files. In the glory days of Blackberry, it was the must-have phone for businesses and government agencies. Well, looks like Blackberry has a shot to win back the hearts of professionals. The U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency will run a pilot program to test new Blackberry 10 devices. Back in October, this agency said it was going to switch over to iPhones, but Research in Motion is hoping to sway them not to switch. And just when you thought a smartphone screen couldn't get any bigger, prepare yourself for the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, because a report from the Korea Times says Samsung is working on a 6.3-inch display for the next Note, which many call a phablet between a phone and a tablet. The current version of the Note has a 5.5-inch screen, and while some may make fun of the size, it's a hot seller for Samsung. I began the show with news about Google's Maps coming to Apple devices, but Windows 8 users won't be hearing similar news anytime soon. In an interview with British tech publication V3, the product manager for Google Apps said his team has no plans to build apps for Windows 8 or Windows Phone. If Windows becomes more popular, then Google might consider releasing apps for things like Drive, Docs, Gmail, and Calendar. For now, users have to stick with the web versions. That's your tech news update. You can find links to all of these stories on the blog cnet.com/update. From our studios in New York, I'm Bridget Carey.